The cameras flashed, the crowd froze. And well, just like that, Hollywood had a new obsession. Welcome to this Starscope Report Deep Dive. We are uncovering Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals.
Right. I mean, from red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we are diving deep into the stories behind the fame.
Exactly. And if you are loving these Hollywood twists, make sure you are subscribed. Because today, we are looking at the hidden truth behind the NFL's power couple. You are really going to want to hear this.
We are unpacking how San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle and his wife Claire took a college romance and, engineered it into a massive standalone media empire.
Yeah, it is wild. So let's start at the beginning because the foundation is just so strong here.
Yeah.
They met as freshmen at the University of Iowa, right?
Yeah, the famous origin story is literally George complimenting Claire's bright pink moped helmet. It is so cute.
A pink moped helmet. That is amazing. But, before she was this prominent NFL spouse, Claire was actually an elite athlete herself.
Oh,
She played college basketball for Iowa.
right, until a severe recurring knee injury basically forced her to retire early.
Which is brutal. But she pivoted to fitness training, competed in a 2018 bikini fitness competition, and eventually, she just landed a February 2026 Sports Illustrated Swimsuit digital cover.
Which is just huge, and that athletic background is so crucial. Like, the mental discipline you need to rehab a career-ending injury, it translates almost perfectly to the hustle of the creator economy.
Oh, for sure.
She used that setback as a slingshot, really applying a competitor's mindset to brand building.
Okay, I get that she was a college athlete, but playing basketball in Iowa is a world away from building a multi-million-dollar lifestyle brand in the NFL.
That is a fair point.
So does a college knee injury actually prepare someone for the intense scrutiny of the NFL spotlight? Or is this just like a convenient PR narrative to make her relatable to you and me?
I mean, it is a completely valid question, but you just have to look at the execution. Surviving a life-altering sports injury, it forces you to redefine your identity outside of just playing the game.
She had to rebuild.
Exactly. She understands the pressure intimately. And George's willingness to step back and play the fan isn't just a cute dynamic for social media.
No, definitely not.
It is this strategic foundation that gives Claire the runway to build her own, separate business footprint.
It is a very deliberate public endorsement of her independent brand. When her SI swimsuit cover dropped, which was shot on Captiva Island, by the way,
Yeah.
George woke up at 5 a.m. just to leave a one-word comment on the post.
Let me guess.
He just wrote, "Woof."
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Right, and he told the press he has been saying for 10 years his wife is cooler than him, and now people are finally believing it.
I love that. And, by removing his own ego, he opens the door for Claire to monetize what is essentially the invisible demographic of the NFL.
Which is...
The female fan.
And that is not even the wildest part. You are not going to believe how she turned this into a literal empire.
Yeah, she realized that sideline style and sisterhood could be an entire business vertical on its own.
Yes, and she is executing that across multiple platforms.
Yeah.
She co-hosts the Kittle Things podcast with George.
Right.
And she launched the Wifed Up, Miced Up YouTube series with Kristen Jazik.
The 49er spouses are really taking over right now.
They really are. But the absolute centerpiece of this strategy is the HOSS Tailgate Tour.
Yes, HOSS, which stands for the House of Sports and Sisterhood.
Right.
She travels to different NFL cities, organizing these tailgates specifically to unite female football fans.
Which is so smart.
It really is. She didn't just throw a party. She looked at traditional NFL tailgates, which are, heavily male-dominated and honestly sometimes intimidating.
Yep. Yeah.
And she engineered a safe, highly curated space just for women.
And that mechanism creates instant brand loyalty and massive sponsorship opportunities. Later in the deep dive, we will talk about the shocking cultural twist nobody saw coming, so hit subscribe to stay tuned.
Well, and she is completely redefining sideline style at the same time. She successfully brought jorts back into fashion this season.
Wait, literally jorts?
Yes, like medium wash denim paired with an oversized George Kittle number 85 muscle tank.
Oh, wow. I respect it.
It hits that perfect mix of approachable and aspirational. They have reached a genuine Hollywood level of pop culture saturation.
Absolutely. 1 minute, they're at Tight End University in Nashville hanging out with Taylor Swift.
As you do.
Right. And the next, they are in Vegas celebrating Claire's 32nd birthday at the Tailgate Beach Club grand opening.
Oh, with the bikini-clad women presenting a championship belt box holding a bottle of alcohol?
Yes, that exact one. They're
Oh.
just everywhere. Claire and George have successfully blurred the lines between professional sports, high fashion, and sisterhood.
They really prove that a modern NFL partnership can function as a massive, co-branded powerhouse. She isn't just participating in Georgia's fame.
No, not at all.
She is actively creating a distinct community that thrives completely independently of what happens on the field on any given Sunday.
Which forces you to look at the modern NFL completely differently. As sports spouses like Claire build these massive independent media and community empires, you have to wonder something.
What is that?
Are we approaching a future where a player's off-field family brand actually generates more cultural influence and financial power than the game they play on the turf?
That is a wild thought to leave you with, but honestly, it is starting to look like a real possibility.
It really is. You've been listening to Starscope Report, where Jordan and Janie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.